Hi, welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show, and my name is Gurpreet Singh, and we talk about Bitcoin, NFT, Metaverse, everything on this show every single day. What's happening with the Bitcoin pricing? I think this is an urgent update on the markets going down, the markets having a bloodbath, and what this bloodbath really means, and what is my opinion on it. Now, I did tell you in last video that FTT is going down, and I'm selling my portion of FTT when it was at a much higher price. Now, saying that these prices are supposed to be, a lot of these prices work on hype. Now, the hype was that Binance was, FTT was getting liquidated, and then all that drama happened where Binance came up and said that, you know what, we're going to buy you up. But the thing is, what Binance is saying is LOI. Please try and understand. This is very important for people to understand. It's letter of intent. They're not buying it out. They said LOI after DD, which is due diligence, which means it's a still gap. It's far away from them buying it actually. So I'm actually not in my place, I'm out and open, but I thought this video is extremely important for everyone, and what is the next step is precisely very important at this point of time, and my opinion on the current market scenario. Well, I've always been shouting that, the bottom is not in, and there's a lot of junk, and you can see a lot of my videos where I have actually predicted saying that there's a lot of junk that needs to be eradicated from the market. In none of my videos I have said that the bottom is in. In fact, the last bull cycle came, everyone started saying that we're going up again, and I told you, even if you check out my last video, I said this is a bull cycle in a bear market. This is not a bull market. I've been saying that ever since so many months, and yes, I don't have 1 lakh followers, I don't have 2 lakh followers, but the information I'm giving you is actually more important than what these guys are giving you. I mean, try and compare all the videos that I've given you out, and I don't think that probably they are not being able to estimate the market like we do. But you know what that means? They actually manipulate the market. They don't estimate the market. They know what's happening. Why I say that is, what was the need of Binance to put that tweet out that we're doing LOI? LOI means literally nothing. Like, it's due diligence, right? And what did it have? What did it do? It spiked the prices of Binance up. And then what happened? We crashed down. Try and understand. These people are here to make money. And you don't expect something like FTT to go down. I mean, it's been a strong exchange. Now, if you start having people like FTT going down, that literally means that markets are in a shamble. Now, markets are in a shamble, but this means, try and understand, people, I mean, like you and me, we lose our trust on this market, and it's very, very important to create that trust in the market. Now, these things would spike up the regulations, because I think regulations would then come in. But you know how regulations come in is when something of this disaster happens, and the governments would come in and say, look, we're the good ones here, and we're here for the regulations. But what they're going to do is put the regulations, and they are going to do the same thing. So you have to understand, the way to go forward is decentralized exchanges, decentralized way. So eventually all of these things, are something that I'm gonna make an entire video on it. I really need to talk on these things to everyone, because I've been telling you that don't put your money into the centralized exchanges. Put it in your Ledger, your MetaMask, all decentralized exchanges, and offline your ledgers. But what is happening is these centralized exchanges. Now I mean, if FTT goes down, if TX goes down, I mean, just try and understand, if they stop the withdrawals, do you know the effect it's going to get on the market? And if they do something like this, which I would say is highly manipulated, and it's unbelievable what's happening, and it is completely a manipulation, and I am no way standing with them for this kind of a thing, because it is manipulated. Be it Binance, don't you think that the support of all the Binance is becoming the monopoly? I mean, it's crazy what's happening. I don't understand. People are talking about everything. We talk about Bitcoin as decentralization, And what is happening is centralization. Why would Binance have the monopoly? I don't understand. Then what's the difference between a centralized thing and a decentralized thing? It is unbelievable what's happening. So we have to, I think it's just something that is bizarre from my end. And if I got into Bitcoin, I got into it because of decentralization, because there was no one controlling it. And trust me on it, all these exchanges know where your longs are, where your shorts are, and they control it. They make money, they make you the fool. They have algorithms. I mean, you're putting it on a centralized something I owned, and I exactly know where people have put in their longs and shorts. I mean, how difficult it is. Why do you think these exchanges work? They take your money, they run away. That's the easiest thing that they've been doing. This creates a complete, distrust on the crypto market, which I personally believe is something that we should not lose our trust on, because we began this entire cryptocurrency fight with decentralized exchange, so that nobody controls it. Why would now even Binance have the monopoly? I am even against any person having the monopoly. Look, the exchanges are there to ease your work, not to have the monopoly. And what is happening is they are getting the monopoly. Now everywhere you see is Binance. There's no other exchange that's going on. Now all of these guys are, they are doing something or the other which is not right. And saying that, I also want to tell you what's next. Now, the owner of FTT, and FTT, they hold is something known as Solana. Now they hold a lot of chunk of Solana. So either they're going to dump that on the market, which will bring it down, or it's already dumped. Now the thing is that the price that we're seeing is a panic price. We might be able to get good deals on it, but I would let the dust settle, because look, if FTT is gone, it's going to be a disaster for this market. It's not going to be easy what you guys are thinking. I don't think, I was talking about 15,000 Bitcoin. We might see 9,000 of Bitcoin or 8,000 with this kind of a panic. And trust me on it, because the price itself is, everything works on hype, and this hype right now is about bloodbath, and this is an entire market coming down. If there is something of that sort, then trust me, you are in, everyone is in for a disaster. But the thing is, it brings in the best opportunity to buy. This is the time to buy now. The alts are getting crushed, and I have been telling you that Bitcoin will gain its importance, and now it equally tells us how important it is to just be in Bitcoin and Ethereum. All the other coins will get will probably get destroyed, but in a bull run they might come up good. Now, something you have to realize, that why these prices like Solana going from $250 to $30 or $20 today, why does this happen, is also the share or the coins that one entity holds. Right now, why is Matic from $3 or $2.5 has just gone to 1.2 or 1.3, where others have just gone really low? Well, because the supply is been equally distributed to all in terms of tokens. Now Solana, all these tokens, please be aware that don't think that it's only everyone in the world is buying it. There are few people who buy it, there are the few people who dump it. Don't let them dump on you. Work on the charts, work on something that I personally believe on caution, because all of these YouTubers have been saying we've hit the low, we've gone, we're going high. We're again touched 17,000 today. What happened then? We again went down. We've again touched the low. And haven't I been, and how many times have you seen my video? And I've been saying 19,500 is not the support, it's 18,500 is the support. Again we touched that, and that is where we got the bounce, or 18,200. I told you 19,500 is not the support, and I don't know, still the YouTubers are on it, just saying that 19,500. Where have you seen it being stopped at 19,500 for probably 2 hours, 1 hour? 18,500 is where it's been trading ever since. Now if it trades lower than that, trades to 18, I don't think there's any stopping of it coming down. But it's a time you must watch. Opportunities are coming. Bitcoin, Ethereum, 1 or 2 more strong coins, and I think NFTs are going to come down. It's going to be a disaster if FTT comes down. This was an urgent video I had to make, and I'm sure everyone is in a panic mode right now. But look, the major damage has been done. I won't say major damage, but the damage has been done. Now, to what extent this damage will go on is something that we really need to see. There's no one who can tell you this right now. Even I can't tell you, because look, these things, I've again said, when these kind of news come, they don't work on charts. Who works? 18,500, we did a bounce. But do you think if the panic comes, it's going to see it's 18,500 or 22,500? No, of course not. It's going to dump within a minute. That's what crypto does to you. But the thing is, be ready with your money to buy in. Now you see the alts having pushed or pressure to probably, the lowest prices that you would have seen. Pick up some. Again, pick up some. Do DCA. Don't get all into it. Now, again, if you want to pick up FTT, I'm not in for it, because I personally don't think that, I know that people would think, let's put in a small amount in FTT, let's see it's at the lowest. I would rather pick up the other opportunities that are lying in the market, and I would save my capital right now, and I would start DCing in, 17,000, 16,000, I'm definitely buying. Around 15, 14,000, I'm definitely buying. These are the levels I'm buying actually. These are not the levels I'm selling. Whatever happens in the market, and look, something has to happen in the market for these prices to come. It can't just come like that, right? Everyone gets bullish and suddenly this news comes in. How do they know now after this? How funny it is, right? We have one bull cycle, and then you get to know, and a bull cycle. Understand, we had a bull cycle where the money was coming in, the stocks were rising, and suddenly we have this dump. Don't you think it's manipulated? Just think about it. When there was a bear market, there was no money coming into the stock. The stocks were not increasing. The cryptos were not increasing. I'm taking the name of stocks just as an example. The crypto prices were not increasing. Then the dump didn't come. Then nobody knew that there's a liquidity crisis. Suddenly the price goes up. Everyone knows there's a liquidity crisis. I don't understand how this happens. Try and understand. You're selling something for $1. The price today is $0.50 of that same thing, and there's no liquidity crisis. But that $1 goes to $1.5. The product that you were selling goes to $1.5, and the liquidity crisis. I don't understand. Don't you think this is manipulation? This is getting the market to that level, selling everything off, getting back. BNB tweeted, and you got the price increase within a second. It was a jump. They sold off everything, dumped on you. So always let the dust settle, and these guys are manipulating, and I didn't appreciate what BNB also did. Whatever people may say, BNB also, what it did was not something that I would appreciate. So I personally believe that this is something to really look out for. This manipulation is something I don't like. We started with decentralization. That is where we should end, in decentralization. So that's all for now. This is an important update which I thought I'll tell you, and in my opinion, what I think I've told you. So I'll be DCing in on those levels, and I'll be waiting for the market for the dust to really settle. So that's all for now. If you're liking the content, please do like, share and subscribe. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show. Take care guys, be safe and trade safe. Don't do any short-term trading right now. I would think it's highly risky to do that right now. But again, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys.